Welcome to another Average Guy. This time we're going camping at Big Lake in Central Oregon. Well, we plan on doing some fishing on this trip, and our tackle boxes need a little refresh as long as we're passing through town.
Hey Sammy, what does your dad say about what the fancy lures catch?
If they're unproven, they catch the fishermen, not the fish.
Back end's got to come up good that way. Green.
Uh-huh. Green. Woohoo!
Yeah, absolutely.
Moth or butterfly, if anybody knows what that is. I'm sure interested in my watch.
Well, we just about got camp set up. This is not the ideal spot, but we reserved a spot online and it looked good on the pictures. When we got there, we found out that there was only room for one tent, and Grandma's gonna come stay with us, so we need a spot for two tents, and there was no access to the water, and it was really steep. So Jeanette went and talked to the camp host, and there was an availability to switch. He needed to have an empty spot, so he was kind and switched with that empty spot to that spot we had, and then we got this spot, which is much better. There's room for two tents. The picnic table is level, the ground is level, and we can actually reach the lake. We got to kind of walk a little ways, but this is much better. So we're very fortunate. Of course, we got Sam. He's enjoying his RC rock crawler. Can you try to climb that stump? It's gonna crawl. Oh, look at that. Yep, right over the top. So camp is all set up. First thing we did is we went out and got some firewood. It's warm. It's like 80 degrees. Actually, it's 75. I take that back. It feels like 80 with all the work we've been doing. So Jeanette and I went back to, we went out in the woods. We just kind of found an old logging landing like before, and we cut up some firewood and are bringing it back to camp. Sam is staying back at camp because we're expecting my mom to come join us for a fun family camp out. And we're gonna go back, get a fire started, get some coals going, and I think we're having hamburger packets. So foil, hamburger, potatoes, and onion and pepper. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. We're out getting firewood, and we drove across where the Pacific Crest Trail crossed over the road we were driving on. So we get out to look. This is also the wilderness boundary for the Mount Washington Wilderness. So if we were through hiking, we would have to stop here, fill out a permit. It's free, but they can keep track of how many people are entering the wilderness area. And another day, we're gonna hike this trail, at least part of it. I don't think I have it in me to do the whole thing. This is our camp spot.
What a pretty little lake. Well, I guess it's a big lake, but
Come on, Annie. Good girl.
beautiful.
Yes. Oh, yes. Come on, good girl. Good girl, Annie. No, she's not a lab.
Right?
She's a cattle dog. She's not a lab. Good girl.
The school
Yes.
for the longest time?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sellers, I think.
I think of it as Cell Road, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yum. After a hearty dinner, Sam and I decided to try our luck at fishing. But first, we had to launch the canoe. As we bobbed around on the lake, we had the majestic Mount Washington, Hayrick Butte, and Three Finger Jack looking down on us. It was a magical place to be fishing. Fish just aren't biting, but this doesn't suck, let's put it that way. Sam's trying a different lure. I'm trolling flies. I got a woolly bugger on the end. Sometimes just paddling the canoe will work out good, but not having any luck today. Lots of potential good lighting right now this time of day. But hanging out with Sam makes it worth it. What's so hard when you enjoy photography and you're at this golden hour and you don't have your camera? It hurts sometimes. Oh man, beautiful tonight. So Sam and I got back from fishing. I ran back, got my camera. The fish just weren't biting. Trying to make something out of this. Yeah, this is awesome. I love summertime. Beautiful view. That's Mount Washington in the background, big lake. I'm taking another time lapse. I've already taken 100 pictures, so just trying to see what I can get. And in just one time, I think it should be over. It gets better and better and better. Good morning, everyone. What a difference. Woke up this morning and we were in the clouds. Big Lake is at almost 4,000 feet, I think, so we're up here. Hopefully this clears off today. Good morning. There goes Grandma and Sam. Little adventure on the lake, just for fun. Enjoy, guys.
Going for a ride in the truck?
After breakfast, we decided to take a little explore around the campground for fun. Big Lake Campground is actually quite large. A lot of people like camping here, I guess.
Oh, the frog was up here?
I think it's considered a toad at that point. It's that big.
Yeah. It is time for the dog's annual bath. Here we go.
Okay, so I wanted to get her soaked all the way to the skin. She's not as fat as I thought. Oh, that hurt.
Gotta be kidding me. What a good bath, Mo. And then that's it.
You guys got help coming. After a lazy day of just hanging around the lake, it was already dinner time. How about some fried potatoes and fried chicken sandwiches? You're not safe, she says.
I can look at my sleep.
You getting any rest?
No,
No?
no.
Why not?
Hammocks are uncomfortable.
Then why are you in the hammock?
It's more comfortable than the seat and the chairs.
There you go.
$4,600 feet.
46?
Good girl, Wish we had a net. After dinner, it was time to try our luck at fishing again. This time, the fishing was better.
He almost got in the eye.
Looks like a brook trout.
Yeah.
Nice. Much better. We need 500 to start.
Right.
Hey guys, how'd the fishing go?
It was scary. We went out in the canoe and the wind was blowing so hard that we're pretty much working just to keep the boat upright most of the time. But despite that, how'd you do, Sam?
I caught one fish. One little decent sized brook trout.
How big was it?
This big. No, it's about that big. Decent size.
Nice.
Yeah, I bet it was an 8-incher,
Yeah.
8 to 10 inches.
Nice. So how was the sunset tonight?
You know, it wasn't as good as last night. Last night had a lot of weather. Made it look really nice. Tonight was just clear skies. But you know what? Might make for a good night for star photography. So if it gets a little darker, I might go try some stars.
Well, that sounds fun.
Okay, we walked down to the boat ramp here at Big Lake, overlooking or have a good view of Mount Washington. I'm going to try some star photography, but I see the moon has risen, and that's going to kind of make things difficult, as well as there's a camp across the river that's all lit up. That's going to make things interesting. But we do see 2 lights way up on the slopes of Mount Washington. So there's people up there this time of night on a very steep slope. I hope they're okay. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Good morning. It's about 6 in the morning. The campground's asleep still. I got up, I wanted to catch the sunrise, and glad I did. It's a gorgeous morning. It's gonna be a great day. This is day 3 of our camp trip. Okay, I'm about to sneak off and do some fishing before camp wakes up. That's Sand Mountain. See that lookout up there? It's Father's Day. We're at camp and we decided to go on a little adventure. We're gonna go check out Lost Lake and Clear Lake and see what's there. Annie on the pedestal. Okay, this used to be a lake. It's really overgrown now. Lost Lake. He's also getting chased. See that osprey caught a fish? Well, this is why the lake is no longer here. Someone pulled the drain plug. The water just goes into an old lava tube and drains. Oh, so from what I was reading, Sand Mountain, which is above Big Lake there, has that lookout on it. It erupted 3,000 years ago, and lava flowed this way, and it got this far and it stopped and redirected and went another direction.
Because this is north.
River is flowing this way. From that end of the lake, it's flowing in and into the pothole, and it's flowing from the other side and coming this way and flowing into the drain hole. And that's it. There's no outlet for this lake. That's why there's not a lake anymore. It just all goes down that hole. Weird. And then here's for when the water's really bad. Another one. So we went to Lost Lake and now we at Clear Lake. And it's been a little bit of a surprise. I'm warning everybody, at the top of the road, it says $9 to visit this recreational area. I've been here before. It's very beautiful. I really wanted to see it again. Paid our $9, came down the road, and it's so full that everybody has to park like a half a mile away from the actual resort and trail. So let that be a warning on busy weekends. It's a little bit of a trap. You don't know it's full. Excuse me. You don't know it's full until after you pay your fee. We get away from the resort, the crowds thin out nicely. Clear Lake is famous in the state for how clear the water is. The spring water gets extreme filtration through the porous lava flow that surrounds the lake. You can see all the way to the bottom of the 120-foot deep lake. It's also famous for the sunken ancient forest. From a boat, you can find the ancient tree trunks that stood here when the lava flowed 3,000 years ago. The 38-degree water has preserved the trees stuck in lava for the last 3,000 years. They're not fossils. They're literally the 3,000-year-old logs. All right, slight change in plans. There's getting some blisters, and it's a little farther than they thought, so I'm going to walk back, get the truck, and I'll drive up to another trailhead and pick them up there. So I'm hustling back to the truck. I'll go pick them up at the McKenzie outlet. Okay, this is Clear Lake where it comes out. And then that's the start of the McKenzie River right there. It was time to head back to camp. First, we needed some firewood to cook dinner. Jeanette is making bread for dinner. We're gonna make lasagna later.
That's looking good. 173 degrees, so not quite. We want 180 to 190. Okay, so I would say 5 more minutes. We're good to go with that.
Okay, I twisted the lid.
Great.
It's always hard making a square noodles in a round pot.
All right, final layer, right, Jason?
Final layer. Get a little more Parmesan. Need Parmesan to top it all off. Just made bread, so turns out the ashes weren't that good. Gotta start another little warming fire for the broiler of the oven. Now we're talking.
Yeah. Now we're cooking with fire.
Ready?
Yep.
How's it gonna look? Oh yeah. I realize this is not a cooking channel, this is a photography channel, but we're out camping and just using a campfire. We made French bread and lasagna for dinner tonight. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. Grandma's putting on the garlic butter. Who wants the first one? Oops. Here's the rest of it. Sorry, the spoon is not the right utensil, I think. All right, it's the last day of camp. We are all packed up. Tents are gone. Oh, we got to get the garbage yet. We're ready for our long drive back to Vernonia.
I got my road sody.
She's got her road soda. I hope you got a road soda for me.